The year 2026 doesn't belong to compromise. It belongs to machines engineered with obsession, tuned with precision, and unleashed with purpose. Performance in 2026 is no longer just about speed in a straight line, it is about control at the edge, technology working in harmony with physics, and design that looks fast even when standing still. 5 cars rise above everything else, not because of hype, but because of what they deliver when rubber meets road and limits are pushed hard. At the top of the performance world sits the Chevrolet Corvette Zora, a car that rewrites expectations with brutal confidence. Mid-engine balance meets American excess in the most refined way possible. A twin-turbocharged V8 unleashes staggering horsepower, delivering acceleration that feels violent yet controlled. Every input is instant, every response sharp. Massive aerodynamic elements carve the air with purpose, feeding downforce at speed and stability in corners. Carbon fiber is everywhere, reducing weight and increasing rigidity, while the chassis feels locked to the road like a race car with license plates. The ZR1 doesn't just go fast, it dominates space, sound, and sensation. This is raw performance elevated to a modern masterpiece, a supercar killer that owns 2026 with authority. Close behind is the Porsche 911 Turbo S, a precision instrument perfected over decades. In 2026, it stands as the ultimate all-weather performance icon. The flat-six engine delivers relentless thrust, launching the car with shocking speed while maintaining surgical control. All-wheel drive distributes power flawlessly, making every surface feel usable, every corner exploitable. The design is evolutionary yet timeless, wide hips and smooth curves hiding extreme engineering underneath. Inside, luxury meets motorsport logic, placing the driver at the absolute center of the experience. The Turbo S doesn't scream for attention, it earns respect through execution. It is devastatingly fast, endlessly usable, and impossibly refined, proving that perfection is a process, not a moment. Then comes the Lotus Emira, a reminder that lightweight philosophy still wins hearts and corners. In a world of massive power figures, the Emira chooses balance, feedback, and purity. Its chassis talks constantly, delivering road feel that modern cars often filter out. Steering is alive, suspension tuned for harmony rather than brute force. The engine's power is delivered smoothly, encouraging drivers to explore every last RPM. The design is exotic and sculpted, looking like a supercar without losing its driver-focused soul. Inside, everything feels intentional, wrapped around the act of driving rather than distracting from it. The Emira is not about domination through numbers, it is about domination through connection, and in 2026, that feels more special than ever. BMW's Z4 earns its place by blending performance with freedom. A powerful turbocharged engine paired with near-perfect weight distribution creates a roadster that feels eager and alive. Acceleration is strong, cornering is confident, and the chassis rewards smooth, committed driving. With the roof down, the experience becomes immersive, engine sound mixing with wind and speed. The design is bold and muscular, sharp lines and wide stance signaling intent. Inside, technology supports the drive without overwhelming it, delivering comfort alongside capability. The Z4 proves that performance doesn't have to be extreme to be thrilling, it just has to be honest. Rounding out the final ranking is the Toyota GR Supra, a car that continues to punch above its weight. Built with a focus on balance and driver engagement, it delivers strong turbocharged power paired with exceptional handling. The short wheelbase and rigid structure make it agile and confident, especially on twisty roads and track environments. Styling is aggressive and modern, with curves and vents that look functional because they are. Inside, the cockpit feels purposeful, wrapping the driver in a focused, performance-first environment. The Supra's magic lies in how approachable its limits feel, making speed accessible and fun rather than intimidating. Together, these 5 cars define what it means to own performance in 2026. They represent different philosophies, different paths to speed and excitement, yet all arrive at the same destination, unforgettable driving. From the explosive dominance of the Corvette ZR1 to the surgical precision of the 911 Turbo S, from the purity of the Lotus Emira to the open-air thrill of the BMW Z4 and the balanced aggression of the GR Supra, each delivers its own kind of wow moment. This is the final performance ranking of 2026, not just measured in numbers, but in emotion, engineering, and the unforgettable feeling of pushing a great machine to its limits.